Peace and Islam. Welcome unto the Amexem-Moor-Empire, Department for the Communications, Moore's Internet, Televideo Network, but M.I.T.N for short. It is part of the Imperial Broadcasting Agency. Today's date for the record is Peace Day, the 18th of Hiroshima, the year 301-629 on the Amexem-Moor calendar. I am the Noble, Tina with Ill. I serve as the lead video broadcast agent, and I shall be your hostess for this broadcast segment. We are continuing with segment 9 on the Amexem-Moor-Empire perspective. We are continuing with the Grand Chief, Noble Drew Bey of Temple 4 of the MSD of A. So welcome back to our segment, our fellow Amexem-Moor National, His Honor, Grand Chief, Noble Drew Bey. Peace and Islam.
Peace and Islam. How you doing, Noble Tina? Glad to be a part of the broadcast, Islam.
Peace and Islam. And I am joyful to have you back onto our segment, Islam. All right. So my question for you today, question A, what are your thoughts on the Amexem-Moor-Empire, compass and rudder, Islam?
You got anything dealing with masonry and shrinership in the headlock, simple and plain. Letting us know where the real knowledge comes from, right? It comes from us, even from the get-go. So it's putting us back in alignment. That's first. Second of all, it helps you to see all matters and weigh it out properly. Mentally, spiritually, and physically. It hit all three of those angles at one time, right? And they have a beautiful process and the numerology, right? Because it have numerology that's connected to it. So, we're talking about a document that have numerology, got health, you got how to make wise decisions, how to stand firm. What else? Teach you how to be tolerable, how to tolerate your brother's differences more so, and how to keep the communication and keep the relationship alive, even though y'all might not see eye to eye, and how to just be more mature, even if your brother is not as mature, and having patience with that immaturity.
Question B, what are your thoughts on the Amexem-Moor-Empire, right, Islam?
Could you please repeat it one more time for me so I can make sure I heard you right?
Islam. So the question is, what are your thoughts on the Amexem-Moor-Empire, right? So that's R-I-T-E, Islam. Yes.
The icing of the cake to the Amexem-Moor-Empire, compass and rudder. If I can say it like that. So once you come out of the Amexem-Moor-Empire rudder and compass, rudder and compass, you still need work and keeping it consistent in the spirit, right? So to me, more so, it's another form of a book that helps you psychologically, but for the spirit psychologically, right? Helping you put that bridge together of the Trinity of the body, the soul, and the spirit. In document form, though. Let me say that, though. In document form. Right? I gotta say that.
All right. Question C. What are your thoughts on the Amexem-Moor-Empire Constitution, Islam?
Another beautiful question. Whew. Well, if the compass and rudder is the cake, the Amexem-Moor-Empire, right, is the icing. You would say the Amexem-Moor-Empire Constitution is the party. The best way I could practically put that, you know what I mean? The first two documents is giving ease to the soul and to the spirit before you meet this, before you get into this ex jurors, before you get into the strictness of the law, right? You know what I'm saying? You know, before you get here, before you learn this constitution of how an empire roll, right? And you learn the words that's the companion to an empire. The first two documents is softening the blow. Right? It's getting you in preparation, right? So, in so many words, the documents is operating as love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. And the justice will be, you know, the Constitution. The love is the compass and the rudder, you know what I'm saying? And the truth is the right, if I should say it like that, you know? But in between all three of them, you have the 5 ingredients. Islam.
Islam. All right. Question D. What are your thoughts on the physical responsibility, effectiveness, and leadership style of the Amexem-Moor-Empire Imperial Council, Islam?
So when we talk about structure, the structure and the title of reestablishing title of nobility, right? That right there should practically say it all for whoever listening. I don't even try to get into the deepness, but the color chemistry of the international customs of the Amexem-Moor-Empire again. Them not forgetting numerology and astrology, you know, on top of all of the law, right? You know what I mean? Why? Because law comes from natural law, universal law. And so you could see universal law or common law all through the Constitution, the Amexem-Moor-Empire Constitution to be exact. And all the documents that they give us, you know, and teach us on. So the training operations manager, just having that information at their fingertips, actually put the training operations manager in a real good position to operate in the 5 principles like the way they supposed to be operating in. Yeah, because any structure without training is doomed to fail, right? Because all you're gonna have is a whole bunch of folks that up under the presumption that they know the law, right? As opposed to being well trained in what they know. Let's get it. Let's get it, M.I.T.N. Let's get it.
Islam. Question E. What are your thoughts on the leadership style and the methods of our constitutional monarch, and how has it helped you, if at all? Islam.
Islam. So, the Amexem-Moor-Empire process is built on top of seniority. You know, so just bringing the ability to respect your elders, right? Because that's where it starts, right? So just having that as the glue of knowing that when you come in here out the door, you're going to respect your elders and those that's older than you, because that's how the chain of command is set up according to that. You can't deny it. In fact, it makes you appreciate it more, you know. Yes, that's the best way that I can answer that. Oh, operating from the imperial level, the imperial council, all the way down to the local level, to the precinct level, means that things been thought through from precinct to local, to district, to regional, to national, to imperial. And when you think about that, and you think about, you know, what it probably took to have that form of completion, right? Or protection upon protection upon protection, right? For clearance sake, it lets you know that infiltrators, the same thing that we went through in the past with Noble Drew Ali and folks infiltrating the temple, same thing that we went through with Elijah Muhammad and them infiltrating the NOI. The Amexem-Moor-Empire learned, right, from the past, learn what empires went through, learn what our great leaders went through, and found the way to make sure that they don't leave themselves open, right? So we could have so we could leave something behind to our babies. We can't leave behind to our babies infiltrated movement. And so I really appreciate just the thought out process, and it have to work because it's been working flawless for 25 years plus. Beautiful questions, Noble Team Islam.
Islam. And that concludes actually our segment. So I thank you for taking the time to answer my questions. Islam.
Wow.
Islam. All right. So on behalf of the Moors Internet Televideo-Network, our audience and myself, we give gratitude to our Grand Sheikh for coming on the segment and answering questions. And our audience, we would appreciate positive comments and feedback on the segment, regarding the segment below. We would appreciate it. More information about the Amexem-Moor-Empire, imperial government and operations, down to the local level, information is available on the website that we influence, which is modernmoormonarchy.squarespace.com. That website, once again, is modernmoormonarchy.squarespace.com. Until next time, peace, great health, and prosperity upon all of you and upon all of us. On behalf of His Imperial Majesty and all of our fellow Amexem-Moor nationals all across the planet, peace and Islam.
Islam.
Islam.